Hello, my name is Victoria German, and today I'm talking about the different methods of living that reduce consumption and waste. Currently, less than 35% of households and less than 10% of businesses in the United States recycle. If the United States recycling levels can reach 75%, it will be the environmental benefit of removing 50 million cars from the road each year, and it will generate 1.5 million new jobs. Improving and increasing recycling is one of the greatest opportunities for our environment, our natural resources, and our economy. Plastic is found in virtually everything, and it seems impossible to escape it in our everyday lives. Your food and hygiene products are packaged in it. Enough plastic is thrown away each year to circle the earth 4 times. Your car, phone, and computer are made from it. But where does all this plastic go? We ship some of it overseas to be recycled, but quite a bit of it ends up in landfills. And more than you can imagine ends up on the loose as plastic pollution, eventually making its way in our waterways. 50% of the plastic we use just once and throw away. And we currently recover only 5% of the plastics we produce. The average American throws away approximately 185 pounds of plastic per year. There are simple steps you can take that will dramatically decrease the amount of plastic waste you generate. To begin with, merely reducing plastic use and avoiding certain plastic products day to day will drop most of the problem. An easy way to keep plastic out of the landfill is to refuse plastic straws. Inform your waiter or waitress that you don't need one, and make sure to specify this when ordering at a drive-thru. Don't want to give up the convenience of straws? Purchase a reusable stainless steel or glass drinking straw. Restaurants are less likely to bring you one if they've seen that you already brought your own. Plastic bags are one of the most wasteful products out there, yet are used by most people without a second thought. About 1 million plastic bags are used every minute, and a single plastic bag can take 1,000 years to degrade. Bring reusable bags to grocery stores and any store you plan on shopping. Avoid these bags made from nylon or polyester because they are also made from plastic. Opt for cotton ones instead. Gum was originally made from tree sap, a natural rubber. When scientists created synthetic rubber, it began to replace the natural rubber in most gum. Not only are you chewing on plastic, but you may also be chewing on toxic plastic. While it is possible to recycle your gum, it may be best to skip it and its plastic packaging altogether. Some other items to consider recycling include cans, paper, cardboard, leftover food, and electronics. Some simple ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Buy boxes, not bottles, and buy in bulk. Buy laundry detergent and dish soap in boxes instead of plastic bottles. Cardboard can be more easily recycled and made into more products than plastic. Many stores, such as Whole Foods, sell bulk food like rice, pasta, beans, nuts, cereal, and granola, and opting to fill a reusable bag or container with these items will save both money and unnecessary packaging. Reduce glass containers. You can buy a variety of prepared foods in glass jars instead of plastic ones, including spaghetti sauce, peanut butter, salsa, applesauce, just to name a few. Instead of throwing these away or recycling them, reuse the jars to store food or take them with you when you're buying bulk foods. If you have plastic containers left over from yogurt, butter, or other food, don't throw them away. Simply wash them and use them to store food. Bottled water produces 1.5 million tons of plastic waste per year, and these bottles require 47 million gallons of oil to produce. By simply refilling a reusable bottle, you'll prevent some of these plastic bottles from ending up in landfills and oceans. But don't stop there. Bring your reusable cup to coffee shops and ask the barista to fill it up, and keep a mug at your desk instead of plastic, paper, or styrofoam cups. The average American office worker uses 500 disposable cups a year, so you'll be preventing a lot of unnecessary waste. Pack a lunch the right way. If your lunchbox is full of disposable plastic containers and sandwich bags, it's time to make a change. Instead of packing snacks and sandwiches in bags, put them in reusable containers you have at home, or try lunch accessories like reusable snacks bags. You can also opt for fresh food instead of single-serving fruit cups, and buy items like yogurt and pudding in bulk and simply put a portion in a reusable dish for lunch. Recycle electronics properly. Keep your cell phones, computers, and other electronics as long as possible. After that, donate or recycle them responsibly. E-waste contains mercury and other toxins and is a growing environmental problem. Recycle your cell phone. Ask your local government to set up an electronics recycling and hazardous waste collection event. Borrow instead of buying. Borrow from libraries instead of buying personal books and movies. This saves money, not to mention the ink and paper that goes into printing new books. Share power tools and other appliances. Get to know your neighbors while cutting down on a number of things cluttering your closet or garage. If we look at our global water supply, only 3% of Earth's water is fresh water. And of this, about 2/3 is frozen in glaciers and polar ice caps, and much of the rest is underground. With climate change reducing rainfall, we face critical water shortages in many places across the planet. As our population grows, so does the pressure on water usage. To ensure future supplies of fresh, clean water, we must use it more carefully and reduce our water consumption overall. Front-loading washing machines, dual-flush toilets, aerated taps and water, and power-saving shower heads all mean less water is used in the home. You can also install a rainwater tank, even in urban areas, which will collect water for use in the garden or washing machine. That means a reduced water bill, and more importantly, it means we only take a fair share of the natural environment. So, as a recap, water saving habits to get into, which help reduce your water bill. Cut your showers by 2 minutes. Convert to a water efficient shower head. Sweep your driveway instead of hosing. Use a water efficient washing machine. Use a dual flush toilet. And reduce the time you water your garden. A simple drip from a warm faucet washer can waste 20 gallons of water per day. Larger leaks can waste hundreds of gallons. Don't use a toilet as an ashtray or wastebasket. Every time you flush your toilet butt, oh my gosh, a cigarette butt, facial tissue, or other small bits of trash, 5 to 7 gallons of water is wasted. Also, take shorter showers. One way to cut down on water use is to turn off the shower after soaping, then turn it back on to rinse. A 4-minute shower uses approximately 20 to 40 gallons of water. Turn off the water after you wet your toothbrush. There's no need to keep the water running while brushing your teeth. Just wet your brush and fill the glass for mouth rinsing. There are many ways that you can save money on your electric bill, all while keeping our earth clean and healthy. Set your thermostat a few degrees lower in the winter and a few degrees higher in the summer to save on heating and cooling costs. Install compact fluorescent light bulbs, CFLs, when your older incandescent bulb burns out. Unplug appliances when you're not using them. Or use a smart power strip that senses when appliances are off and cuts phantom or vampire energy use. Washcloths in cold water whenever possible. As much as 85% of the energy used to machine wash clothes goes to heating the water. Using a drying rack or clothesline to save the energy otherwise used during machine drying. If you must use a dryer, consider adding dryer balls to cut the drying time. How else can you help? Less gas equals more money and better health. Walk or bike to work. This saves on gas and parking costs while improving your cardiovascular health and reducing your risk of obesity. Consider telecommuting or move closer if you live far from your work. Even if this means paying more rent, it could save your money in the long run. Consider even carpooling. Lobby your local government to increase spending on sidewalks and bike lanes. With little cost, these improvements can pay huge dividends in bettering your health and reducing traffic. Become a member of a gardening community. It isn't just about growing your own food. Being a member of a community garden helps to promote sustainable living in your area. Gardens create green spaces, and the garden waste can be mulched in return to support healthy soil. Green spaces aren't just important for your state of mind. In urban areas, they can play an important role in offsetting carbon emissions. Practice minimalism. It doesn't mean you're living without anything. It means that you are making sure that everything you own and use is put to its maximum purpose. This means waste materials as well. With a minimalist lifestyle, you will reduce more and be more mindful of the items you support being produced so that sustainability is emphasized. Spend more time reading and playing games. How can this be a part of a sustainable life? By reducing your reliance on entertainment forms that require energy and natural resources, you can help to reduce the demand and drain on them. This is also beneficial because it is the easiest way to spend time with family and friends. Buy a right-sized home. Practitioners of sustainable living conduct their lives in ways that are consistent with sustainability. Among many ways that promote sustainability, one of them is buying a smaller house and going to consume less energy as compared to a big house. You're going to spend less on lighting, furniture, and overall furnishings. You can even purchase items from thrift stores and donate them again when you're no longer needing them. All right, the last part I included was my works cited page. Other than that, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video and learned a little bit more about how you can reduce, recycle, and reuse. Thank you. Have a great day.